So we are CSEM, with a research company that comes from Switzerland. Actually, we don't manufacture devices ourselves. We develop the technologies that eventually we transfer to actually other big partners or even startups that are interested in developing or either wearable devices, which is mostly what this booth is about, or other kinds of technologies like electronics, photovoltaics, and so on. So let me just tell you about what we do in here related to medical devices. Essentially, what you're seeing over here are some technologies that we transferred either to some startups over there or to big players in the US that are interested to monitor more and more the health of people, actually, not necessarily patients, right? What I'm holding in my hand is one project that we just finished with the European Space Agency. That's really something which we are converging to every day. More and more, these companies are interested in selling you fitness bands or fitness pods, smart shoes, smart shirts. There are so many. Or even now you can even have an activity tracker that really looks like a nice Swiss watch. Okay? Something that you could not have 5 years ago, right? So this market is really exploding. It's going to mean many things for many people. Healthcare systems are going to change, and right now the kind of measurements that you can get in most of the industry are quite simple. Okay, but we are getting more and more demands of higher and higher technology. So as I was telling you, this small project that we did for the European Space Agency, really it's like an embedded doctor, you could say. You have a full medical grade ECG, you have blood oxygenation, SpO2. It's really interesting how much this technology is advancing right now. So you could expect in a few years the whole medical healthcare system really change into something much more personalized. At the end of the day, right now, people started counting steps, counting calories, and they didn't really know why they were doing that, right? So now with the proper feedback from doctors and other companies, you can actually have to start to make meaning out of that and give back recommendations.
How do you think that this technology could change the world in the future?
So that's always a tricky question. So let me speculate. This is going to change healthcare. Okay, right now there are all over the world, healthcare is getting more expensive. You know what to do. It's really we're aiming to something much more personalized, but at the same time we don't want to expend more and more money on that. Okay, so these kind of things, coupled with the appropriate algorithms, are going to actually give you feedback to yourselves. So I expect in the future to increase the number of monitoring that you can do on yourself with a little assessment from your devices, so that you don't have to visit as much the doctor. So I expect healthcare, when all these systems really hit the market and are widespread, to healthcare to actually become cheaper.
Do you have any result or have any feedback from the technology, from the users, from the final users?
Yeah, so we don't deal directly with the final users, so it's more the companies we work with that actually get the feedback. And what we try always to do when we share our algorithms is really to have a medical grade on them. So it's not like something that you build up, you more or less count steps, and you get 30% of error, and that's it, right? So we are targeting to something really accurate. So we are trying to leverage a bit Swiss quality kind of productivity, right? So in terms of quality, yes, we always make publications in terms of how medical grade is something. The European Space Agency, they don't play with anybody, so you really have to do something which is good enough to have a product that you can put on the space, right? You cannot just put a small device and then you never know what it's going to give you back, right?
Thank you very much.